right now. I like what I'm seeing. Cover here.
This is Jasmine Nixon. You know, I kind of feel that Jasmine Nixon, some on social media do as well, that she is following blindly. She doesn't know any better. She needs to be like Tyreek Hill. She needs to get out of Fatal Influence.
Is following the game plan accordingly. On the job training, Vic. That's what this is.
Well, the thing for Paxley, Shotzi, and Dolan to remember, they can't get under your skin if you don't let them in. And Shotzi turning things around. Big elbow from Paxley. Shotzi into the cover. Hook of the leg. Fallon Henley charging in for a second time, and Fatal Influence in control, into the cover, hook of the leg, and
come on, ref. Come on, referee.
All six women in the ring. Things are breaking down now here in Los Angeles. And look at which trio is standing tall for the moment. Shotzi looking to flow. Got caught, got dropped.
That's why I call her the pro, Vic. She's one step ahead.
You've never called her the pro. You've called her other things such as champion. Pro has never been one of them.
She's the pro. I said it earlier.
Corey, you gonna help me here? Or are you just gonna let Booker go off? Bam! Big headbutt from Gigi.
Jacy Jayne throwing caution to the wind, taking out Gigi Dolan. A lot of history between those two women.
You can say that again, and all six of these women have a lot of history, which has led us to this matchup. Combustible elements exploding here tonight. Big suplex on the floor. Referee's discretion. He's letting it all hang out. You got to remember, this all goes back to Fatal Influence, calling the trio of Tatum, Gigi, and Shotzi freaks. And Shotzi making them pay. High crossbody from the top. Shotzi calling out the plays.
Here we go. Here we go.
High impact offense. Belly back neck breaker combo into the cover. And
Hell of a roll here tonight.
Keep your eyes on Shotzi.
welcome to the ball pit. And Shotzi just pinned the Women's North American Champion.
Here are your winners, Tatum Paxley, Gigi Dolan, and Shotzi.